For attracting students to your class, one of the things that you want to do is take into consideration timing. In other words, do your recruiting before course selection as opposed to after, when it's kind of late. You'll have fewer students who will be willing to try and rework their schedule to get your class in. It's not impossible after course selection. We know that students um, still change their classes even to the beginning of the year, but it's a lot easier if you attract them before they've planned their schedule out for the next year. Another consideration when you are conveying your message is visibility. How can you get your message across to the most people? So, for example, we have one superstar high school teacher who goes to the elective fairs, and his table for his AP Computer Science class is the loudest, most active table of any other course that is represented at the fair. In fact, he frequently brings puppies because puppies get a lot of attention, and it allows him to make his pitch to as many students as possible. So think of something like that that will get students' attention so that you can convey your message. Another way of increasing the visibility of computing and your classes is the NC WIT Award for Aspirations in Computing. It's a program that any student, any young woman who has an interest in computing, she doesn't have to have accomplished a lot already. She should apply. Because there are different levels of winning, and over time, she gets into this community of students who support and encourage each other. It's a national community, and for the winners, the school gets attention, the teacher who nominated the students gets attention, and the students get attention. So it'll raise the visibility of computing in your school, and that'll help get attention. Okay. Make projects visible. I already talked about this one here where the cool project with the LilyPad Arduino. So it combines fashion. So if you have like a club that is a fashion design club, they might actually do something with wearable computing. It would be a cool joint project, and it could stimulate the interest of these students who might not have thought of themselves as technical types before, but who could see cool opportunities through computing and their interest in design, fashion and design. Okay. If you have a team that participates in different kinds of competitions, like the the IBM Masters of the Mainframe or something like that, that put up pictures of students who've won awards, of teams that have won awards, or even just participated, because the participation itself is fun.
So, NCWIT, what is that?
Okay, well, it's the National Center for Women and Information Technology. Basically, it's an organization that works to facilitate all other organizations' efforts toward making computing more diverse. So we do everything that we do based on social science findings, research findings. And so we're trying to give out the best advice possible. And we create resources for other people and other organizations to use. It's not an organization that you could become an individual member of. For something like that, the best thing for you is CSTA, the Computer Science Teachers Association. That's something that you really ought to join.